What happens when you put 760 horsepower and 625 foot-pounds of torque into a Mustang? Well, you get the Shelby GT500. Sure, it's a track vehicle and it'll fly around this Las Vegas Motor Speedway, but you can also take it to Target or to, I don't know, pick up your kid at his preschool or go to Costco and buy a huge tub of butter. The Shelby company has been creating high-performance vehicles for decades, from helping Ford defeat Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1966 to creating the impressively powerful and iconic Cobra Roadster. Carroll Shelby knew how to build fast cars, and that captured our imaginations. The company is carrying on Shelby's mission with the new GT500, a modified Mustang that you would expect to do very well in a straight line. But it does more than that, much more. But at its heart, it is a track car. It is an enthusiast vehicle. It'll do 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds and do the quarter mile in 10.7. So it's quick whether or not you're at the track or just trying to get on the freeway. And it's really the freeway where this car will spend a majority of its time. Typically, a car like this would shake the teeth out of your skull thanks to a stiff suspension. But Ford's MagnaRide system smooths out most of the bumps and ruts in the road. It's definitely not a luxury car, but it is tame enough to drive around town. It helps that the GT500 is based on the latest Mustang GT. It has the Sync 3 infotainment system, a capable in-car computer that's lag-free and serves up everything you want from an in-dash display. So yes, it'll take you to your local Target, but it's best on the track. Driving around the track at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway yielded the biggest surprise of the GT500. I expected the car to feel heavy and have this large distribution of weight between corners, but I found very little of that while behind the wheel. Better yet, while I'm disappointed that there's no manual transmission option, the 7-speed automatic gearbox is wonderful. It shifts when you want it to and does so in as fast as 80 milliseconds. That's way faster than you or I can shift gears. But a reminder that a car with a 2.65-liter supercharger strapped to a V8 is powerful, and the back end will break free even with all the safety features turned on. In other words, don't give this to an experienced driver that likes to drive too quickly. But in the hands of someone who knows what they're doing, it exceeded my expectations. Finally, there's that one thing that we knew it would do well, and that's the drag strip. The GT500 just hauls down the quarter mile. It'll do it in 10.7 seconds. Now that's ridiculous. I was able to pull it off in 11.2 seconds, and that's really because the car does most of the work. With line lock, burnouts to warm up the tires are a breeze, and launch control only requires me to release the brakes and, well, essentially hold on. There are some variables you'll have to adjust to get a good time, but even though it's an easier experience, it shouldn't take away from the fact that the 760 horsepower GT500 is quick. And yet, it's still chill on the open road. The Shelby GT500 is an amazing vehicle both on track and off. It'll be available this fall starting at $74,000. For more automotive coverage from the track, be sure to subscribe to Engadget.